Okay, show me a soft field takeoff.
Soft field takeoff, 10 degrees of flaps. Off our brakes, elevator up.
Start your turn now. That's it.
Up the go forward. On the center line. Elevator back slowly. At power.
That's just enough to hold the nose off. As it comes off, lower the nose slightly. Accelerate to VX. Climb out at VX. So you're 50 feet above the ground. Lower the nose. Accelerate to VY.
80 knots.
Nicely done.
Thanks.
Okay, Tom, the Fairfield VOR is 116.6. Dial it up and tell me what radio we're crossing.
About the 015 radio.
Right. So we're on a bearing of 015 from the VOR. Correct. What heading would take us to the VOR?
Reciprocal, so about 170.
Yep. Yep. Now read your what heading on the reciprocal? Should be about 195 or 200 now. Something like that. Maybe.
Yep, about 120.
About 200.
200, yeah.
That's the heading that would take us to the VOR. So if we wanted to fly to that VOR,
We have to fly.
we would turn to a heading of 200. Let's turn to 200. Right turn to 200. About 240. Yeah, 2,500 feet. So the delta cylinder is 4 nautical mile radius, or it's 8 nautical miles across, and it goes up to 2,500 feet on any delta airspace. Well, most delta airspace. It might be designated slightly differently depending on where the airport is. Yeah, now we're just going to fly until that needle starts to come back in, fly this heading. So you can tell you're on an intercept heading because it's over here in this quadrant. You have to go to the needle to the right to get there. So pick a heading up here in this quadrant, and that'll be a 45-degree intercept right there.
Okay.
So hold 240 until that needle gets to be about a 1 dot from the center. Start to take that correction back out and go back to the heading that's at the top.
Okay.
Very good. We're going to run into a signal problem here in just a minute or so, we'll see if we can continue to track it just for a second. Might stop at 2.2. Let's see what that does to it.
Yep. Go back.
We're going to lose sight of the antenna. Okay, that's good. Let's turn right to a heading of 300.
Right to 300.
Very good. Just a brief reminder on how VORs work. Radials always emanate from the VOR.
Yep.
It's not uncommon that ATC will ask you what radio you're crossing for a given VOR,
Right.
or what radio you're flying for a given VOR. And show me a soft field landing.
Soft field landing, alright. Full flaps.
Make it a touch and go.
65 knots. My landing checklist. Test on both undercarriage to make sure. I go proper forward yet? Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Lights, seat belts.
On some complex airplanes, you can't go full forward with your prop until you're on final, where you've got your power even more reduced. Let's make a left turn.
South Valley traffic, Sky 95 Victor is entering the right downwind for 16 South Valley.
Because you'll redline your engine. It's just got so much power that if you were to go full prop full forward out here on midfield downwind, you'd redline your engine. Like my Bonanza, you can't do it. You have to wait till you're on final when you got the power back to maybe 12, 13 inches.
South Valley traffic, Sky 95 Victor is turning right base for 16, touch and go South Valley. Nobody's in without calling.
That's it. Watch that airspeed. 65. Power controls your sink rate. Elevator controls your airspeed. But when you get in this range, it takes both, the combination of both to maintain your airspeed. Might have to add power to increase your airspeed. Length is not an issue. Keeping the nose wheel off is the issue.
Add with the touch of power. Little flat. Pull the nose off.
And the soft field, you want that nose up more on the flare and the touchdown. Until it quits flying.
Flaps up.
Flaps up. Trims up for takeoff. Prop full forward.
Feet, we're good.
Okay, go. Heels on the floor.
South Valley traffic, Sky 95 Victor is turning right base for 16, full stop South Valley. On the left.
70 on base. 65 going to 60 on final. Boy, we're getting blown. You can see it.
Oh, I know. South Valley traffic, Sky 95 Victor is turning final 16, full stop South Valley.
Full flaps, 60 knots. Your target is the second stripe past the numbers. Okay?
Second stripe past the numbers.
Yeah. You want to try to be down and stop by the captain's bars. Don't force it. If you're not comfortable, normal landing, or even a go around. It's just practice. Adjust your power for your spot. Want to be 60, you're a little hot. Laps up. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, that's good. Let it roll. Nice job.
Thanks.
Look at that. We're down, landed 800 feet. I mean, and we used, each of those stripes is 200, so we used 2 or 3 stripes, so we landed a couple of 100 feet past the threshold. We still were stopped by the captain's bars. Good short field landing.
Thanks.